We wanted to act like Brando, like De Niro, like Sandler. And we tried to act on our own.
It is gone.
And according to everyone that watched our attempts,
you have my passport?
we sucked.
Yeah.
So we reached out to a real actor, the Sopranos' Vincent Pastore. And he taught us how to audition,
I want your approval.
how to deliver a monologue,
I've seen horrors.
and how to improvise.
Run around the park. What's wrong with that?
Three comedians who are best friends take on a new skill, fail, then find an expert to show them how it's really done.
Knowledge
Daddies.
Acting naturally did not come naturally to me.
Going to pray. A different thing.
I've always imagined myself as a leading man, and I had to come to terms with the fact that I probably will never be.
We had an agreement.
I thought we made an agreement.
I didn't prepare my monologue. I forgot the line.
But Vinny was up for the challenge.
And I want $20 an outfit. Because you know who you look like? You look like Luca Brasi.
That's a pretty good compliment. I'll take that. I thought Luca Brasi was James Caan's role at first, so I was like, oh, yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
Take your arm off of him because Luca wouldn't be holding the other guy like that.
Well, you know, it's 2020, Luca Brasi.
Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
Sleep with the fish.
No, Luca Brasi.
Luca Brasi.
No, go like this. Say Don Corleone.
Don Corleone. It takes me great pleasure to be at your first
You
daughter's...
gotta take the beats, Sean. You gotta take your time. You're rushing it, man. Like you gotta put like a block in between each line.
Okay.
Don Corleone.
Don Corleone. It gives me great pleasure to be at your daughter's wedding.
No, you're not taking the beats. Man.
Okay.
Every time you say something, take a beat like he's thinking.
All right, I don't have the part.
Now let me see you do it, Oscar.
Don Corleone, it gives me great pleasure to be at your daughter's wedding. May your first son be a masculine one.
Good for you. Let me see you do it, Andy.
Don Corleone, it gives me great pleasure to be at your daughter's wedding.
Nah, you look more like the funeral director. I'm sorry, man. You're not going to get Luca Brasi's part. Where are you from?
Sleepy Hollow.
Yo, Sleepy Hollow?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to tell me a story about the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Okay.
Action.
I've seen horrors. Horrors that you've seen.
Whoa. That's not from Sleepy Hollow. That's from Apocalypse Now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right.
You want to do from Apocalypse Now?
Apocalypse Now might have not been the greatest monologue choice.
My last name is Desiderio, and I'm doing the final scene from Apocalypse Now. Not the final scene, but the Marlon Brando dialogue.
All right, Oscar, you're giving me too much information.
Right.
When you walk into
To a casting agent, it's in and out. You don't spend the whole day there. They don't have nothing to do with you. And don't go telling the casting director like you went out with her daughter or something. She don't want to hear that.
All right.
So that you know Uncle Vinny. So
Right.
go from the top again. Action.
All right. I've seen horror.
No!
No?
You got a slate.
Oh, I gotta bring it up.
You got a slate. You know what a slate is?
That's what I say. Oh,
I was actually trying to help Oscar.
all right.
My name is...
My name is Oscar Desiderio. I'm doing a scene from Apocalypse Now.
Why'd you have to do that?
But then I remembered that's probably wrong.
I've seen horrors. Horrors that you've seen.
No, I don't believe you.
But you have no right to call me a murderer.
Listen to me. Everything has to mean something to you.
All right.
What's your first line?
I've seen horrors.
So tell me a horror that you've seen in real life. Besides your girlfriend naked.
What is an experience in your life when you say, I've seen horrors? What have you seen that's horrible?
I was riding a bike.
No.
Yeah. All right.
So substitution.
Man, he had a little welt on his head.
Okay, think about that now.
Okay.
When you say the line.
All right.
Action.
I've seen horrors that you've seen. But you have no right to call me a murderer.
Okay, why did your energy like all of a sudden drop down? Do you need a cup of coffee?
No.
Pick up the energy.
All right.
Pick up the energy.
Up the
I mean, this
energy.
kid Sean is gonna. You want him to do it?
I can do it.
No, this is a
what?
good role for you. What's his name? Gary Sinise?
Lieutenant Dan.
Oscar.
Oscar.
His name's
Oscar
Oscar.
Desiderio.
Right.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your knees from?
My niece?
Yeah, your knees. I thought you lost your knees in Vietnam.
Bubba. That's true. I grew them back.
Let's get moving here. Go. First of all, you don't look like that guy. So why are you picking this monologue?
In hindsight, I probably would have chose something a bit less intense.
What else do you have besides this Apocalypse Now monologue?
I have the theme song to
A theme song?
Mr. Ed.
No, wait a second.
Hello.
Listen to me.
I'm
Do you
Mr.
know what a
Ed.
monologue is? Where'd you study acting?
Well, this is my first time really getting into it.
Andrew Steiner, I'm doing a scene from Harvey.
How did you feel when Vinny said you were terrible at acting?
He didn't say that. He never said it was.
Sorry, let me rephrase that.
One night several years ago, I was walking early evening alone on Fairfax between 18th and 19th Street.
Okay, I want you to go back and I want you to project.
Okay.
And I want you to really tell the story. One night, take your time, and who are you talking to?
You?
No, you're talking to...
The doctor. I'm talking to the doctor.
Well, I'm not your doctor.
I'll talk to Frank. One night several years ago, I was walking in the early evening alone
That's better.
on Fairfax.
Because stop. Isn't Harvey a comedy?
Yes.
So why are you so serious?
'Cause I'm scared. I want your approval, Vinny. I like you, and I like working with you, and I don't want to disappoint you.
Okay, sit down.
Sean Barry for Godfather 3. Godfather, Luca Brasi.
Put your hands in your pocket.
Okay.
Don't grab your ball.
Okay.
Just put your hands in your
Just
pocket.
avoiding the. All right, Mike.
Okay?
Okay.
Now think.
All right.
Who is Don Corleone?
He's the Godfather. He's of the entire mob.
And what do you do for the Don? What did Michael say about what you do? You didn't watch the Godfather?
It's been 40
You know,
years.
Vinny, Sean was just saying how he doesn't like Italian Americans.
When Andrew said I hate Italian Americans, I felt very exposed. I would never say that out loud.
Well, then you. You're not doing this monologue. And let's make us laugh.
Okay. One night several years ago.
Okay. Start it off by pacing a little in the front. Don't be pacing like a move. Come on, you gotta get serious. I'm going back to the house to smoke
You said to make you laugh.
Like this.
I'm trying to make you laugh, man.
You don't have to make me laugh. You're funny enough. Just pace back and forth a little with your hands in your pocket. It's always good to have your hands in the pocket because you connect. You know, like Sean's, his hands are all over the place. All right, go.
One night.
No. Pace 1 or 2 times, stop, and then look at the camera.
Okay.
Action. 1. Now.
One night several years ago, I was walking alone on Fairfax.
That's why you were walking. See, I picked that up right from your first line. And then when you say lamppost, you're going to go to the lamppost.
Yeah.
Okay, go back from the top. Okay, I'll make you a star. Go.
I've always imagined myself as a leading man.
Good evening, Mr. Dowd. And I turn, and there's a giant white rabbit leaning against the lamppost.
Now, do you see the white rabbit? What side of the pole is he on?
Right there.
No, he's on that side.
Okay.
Do you see a rabbit?
Now I do.
You have to see the rabbit.
And I was just about to turn down the street where I hear somebody say, "Good evening, Mr. Dowd."
Good evening, Mr. Dow.
And I look, and I see a giant white rabbit leaning against the lamppost. And he said, "Well, that's a coincidence, because my name just happens to be Harvey."
Well, that's a coincidence. My name just happens to be Harvey.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, Sean, very good.
Sean upstaged me. He came in as the bunny. That's not even in the role. The bunny doesn't have any lines. There was no bunny in the movie.
You're a better rapper than you are a gangster. But let me tell you something right now. I think you have a great instrument, and I think maybe you can go far. I'm going to give you a call back.
I think Vinny gave me a call back because we worked together, and he didn't want to ruin our working relationship.
So why don't you go sit on the bench, and I'm going to look at Gary Sinise, and then I'll bring you back.
Thank you, Mr. Pastore.
I've seen horrors that you've seen, but you have no right to call me a murderer. You have a right to kill me.
Okay, now go back and give me that line. You have no right to call me a murderer. And then you bring it down. You got a right to kill me. See, it's got to be, are you a musician?
Yes.
It's like you're singing a song. Otherwise, the monologue is boring.
Okay.
It's like doing a song. You ever see the way Al works? Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Who's Al Pacino?
He does it like, well, he learns everything with music.
Huh.
Yeah, so I've seen horrors.
All right.
It's like a song, up and down, up and down. Otherwise, you're gonna put us to sleep. All right, you got one more shot, and then I'm moving on.
All right.
Action.
I've seen horrors that you've seen, but you have no right to call me a murderer. You have a right to kill me. You have a right to do that. But you have no right to judge me. There they were in a pile of little arms.
It's good. You have miles to go.
Yeah.
You need to work on it. Don't try to copy Brando from the movie. Make it your own. But you can't do the whole monologue because they're only going to give you like three minutes.
I think my neighbors thought I was insane because I was doing the Apocalypse Now monologue on the roof.
Yeah.
All right, so cut it down 3 minutes. Okay, I want to see Sean again.
This is my monologue. It's from 500 Days of Summer. Cute little romantic indie. I brought some props to go along with it. Just adds to the little scenery.
All right, you're wasting my time.
Okay,
You're not gonna get a f***ing job. I got 30 people to see ahead of you.
Okay.
You come in, you give me your name, you do the thing, and then you leave, and then you're lucky if you get a job.
I've never seen The Sopranos.
Start from the top again.
All right.
My name is...
Hi, my name is Sean Barry. This is a scene from 500 Days of Summer. You know what? Screw it. Let's tell them how it is. Let's tell America how it really is. All right, you see this? You see this card? Congratulations on your new baby. Hey, how about we tell them the truth? How about, congratulations on your new baby. Guess I'll never see you again.
All right, stop. This monologue sucks. I have no idea what it's from. At least I knew Harvey, and at least I knew Apocalypse Now, but I don't know what you're doing and why you picked this monologue. Sean?
Because, I don't know, it's a little more unique to me.
You can't handle the truth. Give me that monologue.
Just do the, you can't handle the truth?
Yeah, say, my name is Sean, I'm gonna do a monologue from Few Good Men.
All right, but the only line I can remember for right now is you can't handle the truth.
That's all you know?
That's all the only line I can think of off the top of my head, yeah.
Where'd you find these guys? You said to me you have like scene work already set up between the 3 years?
Yeah.
You have a scene from what?
Darjeeling Limited.
I think it'd be better if you're chanting at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Carry before the horse.
You have my passport?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Stop.
Okay.
Why did he leave the scene?
It's a short, yeah.
It's a short scene.
You look angry.
No, I just don't get it. You want to use the 3-character scene, you already got rid of this poor kid.
I actually found it surprisingly difficult to just deliver those 2 lines.
All right, do it standing up.
Okay.
Okay.
The horse.
Hey, is that my belt?
Now, how did you know he had your belt on if he's got his shirt hanging out and you're just saying the line and you didn't discover the belt?
You're right.
You guys know what improvisation is?
Yeah.
Sean, what's improvisation?
It's something come up within the moment, characters and, give and take.
Improvisation is a positive and a negative. One person's always trying to convince the other person what to do, and the scene's over when the other person convinces. In other words, hi, Sean, you want to go for coffee?
No, I don't want to go to coffee.
Coffee's good for you. It's good for you. It prevents colon cancer.
Nah, it makes me shit too often. I don't want to get coffee.
I don't need to hear that stuff. I just want to go for coffee.
Yeah, but my bowels are all a mess. I don't, it's
I really don't need to hear it. See, that's what it is. Okay. But then eventually you're going to say, okay, I'll go for a cup of coffee.
Okay.
All right? Mm-hmm. We're going to go to that next, but let me see the scene first.
Fight! Mr. Fight!
Hey, this is not about fighting. We're talking about peace and love. We're praying here.
I want to keep the fight chant going so I'm strong.
What are you talking about strong? You're already strong. You're too big.
I'm not big enough.
What are you trying to get to be a gargantuan?
Ideally, that's why we're at the gargantuan prayer statue.
Fair enough.
Fight.
Is that my belt?
No, see, that don't work.
That didn't work, Andy.
You got to discover it.
Okay.
He's got to be tightening up his belt,
Okay.
and then you see the belt.
All right, I got it.
Go back from the top, then we're
Okay.
gonna move on. Sean, very good work.
Thank you.
Andy, good work.
How do you feel that he never once complimented your acting?
Go. Action.
Okay. So I got the chocolate. Well, Andrew needs a shower. He smells really bad. He stinks really like poo.
What?
Poo poo boy. You smell like poo right now.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I wiped, I washed, I did everything.
Clearly not well enough.
Hey, that's my belt.
Can I borrow it?
No.
Please?
No, I was looking for it earlier.
So you don't need a belt, you're wearing shorts.
I know, but I need it for moral support. Give me it. Give me it. Give me it. Hey, give me it.
Run. Run around the park. Follow them. Run around the park. Chase them out the park.
Hey, Uncle Vinny, how's this? Don Corleone, it's such an honor to be at your daughter's wedding today. May your first son be very masculine.
And cut. What's wrong with that? I think we have the beginning of a good new company.
This episode ignited my passion for acting, and I've been studying it ever since, pretty much daily. And Vinny's been teaching me privately every few weeks, a little bit of a lesson on Zoom or in person. And it's kind of changed a little bit of what I want to do in the future. So it was a really great experience.
I have been working on my acting since that day, and when the world reopens back up, I plan on going to as many auditions as I can, trying to get my big break. And that way I never see Knowledge Daddies ever again, because I'm better than these two.
Sean thinks he's a better actor than me, and maybe he was on that day. But on any given day, I can act his ass. I can act the pants off. I'm a better actor than him.
And I love movies.
Okay, let's give yourself a nice hand. Okay, go.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Pastore.
Right.
All right, cut. That's a wrap on the day. Yeah.
Anyway, check out Vinny on the Forget About It podcast on Storic Media and all the productions by Renegade Theater Company. And check out Vinny on the thousands of films and shows he's on. And thanks for watching. Everyone, thank you so much for watching the first episode of Knowledge Daddies. If you liked it, please share, subscribe, and comment with your favorite story meeting a famous actor. Obviously, this was ours. And if you get the 50th comment, we will send you a free Knowledge Daddies t-shirt. So, do it. Do it.